Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold. He weighed in officially 167.5 pounds. In 21 professional bouts, he is unbeaten with 20 victories, including 16 knockouts, no defeats, and 1 draw. From Sydney, Australia, here is the Beast, Bilal Akkawy! And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Wearing tonight, white trunks trimmed in red and blue. He weighed in also 167.5 pounds, and in 31 professional bouts, holds a record of 27 victories, 4 defeats, 15 big wins coming by way of knockout, hailing from and fighting out of London, England, UK. Here is Ryder!
All right, so Jay Nady calls him in, 10-point must-scoring system, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Only the referee.
I gave you instructions in the dressing room. 12 rounds, World Championship. Tetchcliff, now good luck. Let's go to work.
There's
Thanks.
an accidental foul. I'll explain the rule to you. In the black
John Ryder
is Bilal Akkawy, and
nicknamed the Gorilla, taking on Bilal Akkawy. Super middleweight division, 168 pounds. And Sergio, you think Ryder might be in a little bit of trouble here from Bilal.
Absolutely. Bilal Akkawy is a very dangerous puncher. Heavy hands. He has a high knockout ratio. And we're going to see a lot of power here. But Ryder is sneaky with his defense. He likes to tuck his chin in with his right shoulder. He has good hand speed, good uppercuts. It's going to be a good fight.
Akkawy in the black and gold. John Ryder in the white and blue. And Akkawy trained by Eddie Reynoso, the same trainer as Canelo Alvarez. That's our main event tonight. And if you're not watching this right now on DAZN, a reminder, that's the only place you can see it tonight. Only $20 for the month or $100 for the entire year for DAZN. That breaks down to less than $9 a month. Incredible value and incredible fight tonight. Main card starts live, 9 p.m. Eastern.
David Lemieux was injured in training, and
Akkawy is a patient puncher, but once he starts punching, once he starts feeling his opponent, he explodes.
Worldwide recognition. For both of them, first time in the United States of America. Bilal Akkawy hasn't opened up at all. He's just sort
Ryder
of
fighting out of that southpaw position.
Not the
natural lefty. Most recent fight, 7th round stoppage over Russia's Andrei Sorokin. That was in London. It was a final WBA eliminator. Ryder started that fight slowly, suffered a cut over his eye, but ended up stopping the Russian in round 7.
Both fighters are showing respect for each other. They know what they can do. Ryder's a good combination puncher, especially with the hooks and the uppercuts. Bilal, he likes to throw a power jab downstairs just to set up the hard punches with hooks and left hooks and right hooks upstairs.
Well, the crowd is not that full here, but they are already vocal, and they are not happy with what they're seeing here from Ryder and Akkawy. They want action.
I promised them action. These two are action fighters, especially Akkawy, who's very explosive once he starts touching his opponent.
Well, who's more of the counterpuncher in this fight?
The counterpuncher is Ryder, and the power-heavy punches are for Bilal Akkawy. We're going to see a little bit of both.
He's not afraid to get hit. He's a real brawler.
Combination attempt there from Ryder. Born and now lives in London. Trained by Tony Sims.
Once Ryder starts getting comfortable, letting his hands go, he punches from every angle. So expect him to go uppercuts, right hooks, left hooks, and good body shots.
Step back, please.
Now, Ryder was originally supposed to fight David Lemieux. What similarities, if any, do Lemieux and Akkawy have?
Well, look, if you're going to have a replacement for a heavy-handed puncher and that has heavy feet, then you got it with Akkawy here. Akkawy didn't have much amateur experience, so he doesn't really, he's not precise with his punches, but he's very heavy, just like Lemieux was, so it's a good substitute. Him get a little bit more aggressive here, but Ryder has the faster hands, the heavier ones, in my opinion, are Akkawy. Expect Akkawy to open up here.
A little bit now as Ryder hangs on to him.
Well, this fight is scheduled for 12 rounds, so perhaps both men trying to ease into this a little bit.
Left and back to his right, sets up right in front of this guy.
Akkawy has a lot of power, as Sergio has mentioned. Also defensively, at least from a chin perspective, he's tough. He's never been down, despite having no amateur fights. This is his third fight in the United States, the first, as I mentioned, for Ryder.
Even his jab.
John Ryder can punch, I'll tell you that. And he's coming off of 3 really good wins versus 3 solid opponents with winning records. So the confidence is there, the momentum.
For Ryder,
with a big win here against Akkawy, that could be a huge statement in the super middleweight division.
Instead of pushing off his back foot, they try to get more power. Big right hand.
There's that overhand right that Akkawy's going to be looking for. Usually he sets it up with jabs to the body, so expect him to start digging downstairs, stabbing him with that jab to the body just to set up the looping lefts and rights upstairs.
And Sergio, I'm watching.
So far,
Akkawy's
there's a jab. There's a jab downstairs. We're going to see a lot of that. I'm sorry.
No, absolutely. I'm watching the footwork of Akkawy, and when he throws that right hand, the front left foot seems like it takes a big step, almost like a home run hitter who steps at the end of the box. Is that normal for someone that punches that hard?
No, yes, it is. You know, because he wants to get good leverage. Usually power punchers don't have a wide stance, but that's a fallacy. You could actually still punch hard with your feet spread apart.
Good exchange inside.
See, that's a sneaky combination by Ryder. He has really sneaky uppercuts and right hooks from that southpaw angle.
Ryder has a nice
Ryder still fighting very, I want to say gingerly at this point, aware of the power that Akkawy possesses.
See that? There's the overhand right, but Bilal Akkawy wasn't setting it up downstairs yet, and Ryder's not falling for it. But if he continues jabbing downstairs, taking his attention away, those will land.
And how about Ryder now deciding to stay in the pocket a little bit?
Good body shot there by Ryder. No, Ryder's a really good fighter. Like I said, he's only lost a championship caliber opposition. I mean, he's the good, and he has the faster hands here, so he wants to rely on that speed and the angles and footwork, of course.
And Ryder said, listen, Akkawy does not have great head movement. I will eventually just wear him down. Going to pepper him with punches.
That's true, but Akkawy's offense is his defense, so he doesn't really need to.
Or his defense is his offense.
No, his offense is his defense because he's punching. He doesn't need to move his head. He's punching. He's keeping you busy with punches in your face, and he punches that hard. If you notice, you know, he's a sparring partner of Canelo, Bilal Akkawy is, and you see a similarity there with the patience. He wants to get in proper position before he lets go of the combination.
Later on down the line, they take control. 2018.
Round 3 scheduled for 12 here, super middleweight division. John Ryder, small for a 168-pounder, only 5'9"
As he gains confidence, he's
used to fight at 160. Decided, you know what, I'm having too tough a time making weight. I'm going to go up, see how I do. And hypothetically, with a win here, a big payday could be on his horizon. Same can be said for Akkawy.
No, absolutely. He's not really small. He's short, obviously, but he knows how to fight bigger and taller fighters. He proved that against a former champion in Rocky Fielding and B.J. Saunders, which 2 fights, and he thought he won. So he's very confident coming into this fight.
Ryder said, listen, I know I'm not. Whoa, nice exchange there by Akkawy. And it's Ryder! It's Ryder with the power!
Crisp right hook, and that's the one that I've seen when I've seen videos of this man. He has a beautiful right hook.
8. Are you okay? You sure? Yeah. All right.
But that's going to change things in a hurry.
Ryder with a one-punch thunderbolt that levels Akkawy. He had never been down as a pro until that moment right there. What can John Ryder do here in round 3?
Look for that right uppercut again. Set it up with a left uppercut and right hook. And there it is right there. Left uppercut, right hook. Set up with some body shots also.
And again, Akkawy's defense is his offense. Goes right back into the fire with John Ryder. Ryder again has Akkawy going backwards here. 1, 2, 3. And he's backed up against the ropes. Ryder looking for the biggest run of his career. Akkawy down again.
The most dangerous thing in boxing is a southpaw with a right hook. And John Ryder has that right hook.
Sure. All right. Box.
Akkawy looked over to his corner. Eddie Reynoso made the circular sign with his hand. He said, run away, get out of the line of fire. But he's not doing that. He's right into the flames. That's Ryder going for another knockdown. A minute to go here in the 3rd.
And throw back. He's never been treated like this in any fight.
Akkawy's got to do something.
This shows you John Ryder is a world.
That right hook is not.
And there he goes up against the
left uppercut.
That's it.
big uppercut. And that's it. The referee has stopped it. And John Ryder leaves the United Kingdom to fight for the first time ever. And in Sin City gets the biggest win of his life.
If you're going to be a monkey, be the gorilla, just like John Ryder did right there. The combination that I knew was going to land. He has a beautiful right hook. John Ryder does right on the money. A standing left-hander with a right hook is a dangerous boxer.
Right hook from him being a southpaw.
Here we see the punch from another angle. Akkawy got the good body shot, but the better punch landed by Ryder.
So that'll tell you about the power of #1 ranked John Ryder.
Here we see the second knockdown. That right hook could not miss.
Just destroying
with the right uppercut wasn't needed. That right hook did all the damage.
Punches, and that time he hurt him. After this, Akkawy is in a lot of trouble.
I mean, look at John just staying on his hurt opponent, riding a hurt opponent, doing his thing, taking out the undefeated Bilal Akkawy.
And he was like a surgeon when he did it, Sergio. He didn't throw big wild punches. He picked his spots, and look how accurate he was.
No, look, his opposition, the guys that he's beaten, are guys that are winners. Here's the end of the fight.
This is 1, 2.
I think a referee takes a punch here from Akkawy right there, right in the chest.
Poor Jay Nate, he took a shot right to the chest.
Yeah, we were talking about Akkawy's power. I mean, Akkawy broke the jaw of Kerry Hope in 2016, broke the nose of Guillermo Adino in 2015, but it's
Here comes the official time. 2 minutes, 12 seconds, round number 3. Referee Jay Nate steps in, puts a halt to this bout. Your winner by TKO, and now the new WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the World, John